Well, it was on the 15th of May when the story was broken by David Austin about VAR, and it was a major breaking story, and this is what David Austin went ahead obviously put out onto his column in The Athletic. It read, major breaking, Premier League clubs are set to hold a vote at their annual general meeting next month on a proposal to abolish the video assistant referee, that is VAR system, from the start of next season. And that's what we heard from David Austin. It was really good and very, very accurate, because we know him and accurate news obviously move hand in hand. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokan David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name. It's a Friday, the Muslims. Juma Kareem. To the Christians, we cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. Now, what is my stance onto this? I tell you, the problem we have in this world is that very many people have gone ahead to obviously go with the bandwagon. And what's the bandwagon like? If we are to talk about the right things that VAR has gone ahead to get, they sum up to like 80%. And people are trying to abolish VAR because of the 20%. You understand? Now, I know very many fans, I know very many of you who watch this channel support Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, Man United, and very many others. Ask yourself, if VAR was not there, how many goals were awarded by the on-pitch officials, and they are really offside? Secondly, how many goals were rewarded when they're offside, yet VAR rules them onside? So look through that. After looking through that, then you'll come out and really find out that people are just trying to use VAR as a scapegoat, because it has gone ahead obviously coming through and really be revealed to us that it's really one of those huge moments that you have to rely on most of the times in games of huge decisions. You know, where would we have been without VAR? Have you ever gone ahead to ask yourself that? You know, and VAR has been here, and we've gone ahead to test it. After testing on it, and people are coming out to really try to vote for it to be out. I tell you, to me, I'm pro VAR. I know VAR is going to have its own issues, but it is not really one of those things that we should really come in here and obviously even be discussing about. That it should show us the exit door. That is it. I only want these teams to obviously come out, gang up, and really talk about the poor officiation of their referees. I tell you, if we had referees that officiate the Champions League, officiate in the Premier League, you wouldn't have gone ahead to really find such scenarios. You get? So, I think the argument is best on what we call baseless facts. I don't see any fact as to why VAR is supposed to be really stripped off. I need VAR here. For me, my only complaint is the amount of time VAR takes. The amount of time VAR takes to obviously make a decision. And that's where that virtual technology is supposed to be introduced in the Premier League. The one that is used in the Champions League, World Cup, and so on and so forth. Because for it takes just a second or like 10 seconds to really give a ruling on whether someone is offside or not. You get? So, I find it very naive for a person to come out and say VAR should be really stripped off the Premier League because it has gone ahead to cost us. And I'm going to be disappointed if at all 14 clubs come up and vote against VAR. That is it. It has gone ahead to help us a lot on several occasions. You get? On several occasions, it has gone ahead to obviously come in here and will help us. The most complaint people are raising is all about what we call inconsistency of VAR. Yes, we admit VAR is inconsistent, but are the referees consistent? There are decisions that are given by referees in a certain game, and the same referee goes ahead to obviously go ahead and really not make the same decision like he made it in the previous game. So inconsistency is everywhere. Inconsistency is everywhere, and I think it will be a very bad decision to be made. It's going to be a very bad decision, and I tell you, it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense. For me, it doesn't really make sense. But I know there are those that really want VAR to be out because they believe that it's the reason as to why their teams are really performing well. But look through this season and ask yourself, has your team gone ahead to lose a trophy because of VAR? That is the most important bit of it all. You know, don't generalize it. Just come out and really tell us the truth on whether your team has gone ahead to lose out because of VAR. I'll be eagerly waiting for your reactions into the comment section below. Now, Jacobs Ben has also said several Premier League clubs, including multiple 6 members, will vote to keep VAR. Consensus is still that the technology is more help than hindrance. A lot of clubs want to see strong focus placed on improved application and better communication on decisions to fans. Removing VAR entirely when it is still a work in progress is seen as quite extreme by many, especially given plenty of improvements can still be made. So they are saying removing VAR entirely when it's still a work in progress is seen as quite extreme by many. Obviously. And if at all 6 top clubs are really trying to vote to keep VAR, I'm really excited that we cannot fail to get in other 8 that will join these others to see to it that all goes on as well. Because for me, I would keep VAR on any day. I tell you what, I would keep VAR on any day. That is it. And that's what people really tend to forget. I would keep it here because I know exactly what it does. You know, VAR is going to help us in very many occasions. Though sometimes it really messes out. Like, for example, I know the fans of Liverpool will be really fuming because they lost 3 points when they are playing against Tottenham Hotspur. You get? And Diaz, right? Diaz was onside. The line was drawn, and it showed that the guy is really offside, and this is where VAR was really slated. But that is not the only occasion where it happened. But I cannot come out to say to it that we really judge it because of the few mistakes that we need to do. Because even when we are in class, when I used to be at school, it never meant that for you to obviously be proven bright and you've gone ahead to really score highly to get a distinction 1, you needed to get 100%. No. We saw to it that sometimes you could score like 75%, because from 75% it was a D1, not so? 75% it was a D1. If you remember very well, 75% D1. So if a person who got 75% can get a D1, how much do you give? What's your score on a scale of 100% on VAR? For me, I give it 80%. But that 20 can be really given a very good improvement. And I really agree with this man that it's really a work in progress. It's really a work in progress, and we should obviously come out and really give it a chance to operate. This wasn't offside, but it was ruled offside, and Liverpool are going to win this game of football, because by the time they got a red card, they would have gone ahead to be leading by 1-0. That is it. So I think even Arsenal against Newcastle, maybe that 1 or 2 points they really lost would have gone ahead to find them because they lost 3. If they had drawn, they would have gone ahead to find themselves in a position of having now 87 points. Or maybe if Newcastle hadn't gone ahead to score a goal, Arsenal would have gone ahead to push through to really get in a winner. You understand? So there are very many decisions that have been taken, but if you really put it on a scale of 100, I think VAR has gone ahead to do a very good job. All what we have to do is to see to it that it improves next season on things that they think shouldn't be given and have been really looking bad as given by VAR. Because you can't really think that everything is perfect. You get? Everything is not perfect, but you just look at the usefulness of it into this modern era. You get? And one thing that these clubs don't know is, do you know the cost of installing VAR? Let me check here. Cost of installing VAR. Now, we are told that it's about 1.45 million dollars. You get? $1.45 million in every stadium. You get? So how much are these companies gonna lose on the maintenance cost? You understand? So I don't think VAR is not here to go. VAR is here to stay. I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below on what your thoughts are about VAR. Do you think VAR should be scrapped off the Premier League, or it should just be improved? Rokani David remains my name. Good morning. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Continue to subscribe because you want to hit the magic number of 21,100. And let me see how many subscribers are we left with. We are left with 43 subscribers to hit 21,100. So guys, continue to subscribe. Do the due diligence, subscribe to this channel, and the rest is gonna be history. This is Rokani David, and we are out for now, but I can't wait for your reactions into the comment section below about whether you would like VAR to stay or you would love it to go. Muslims, barakallahu fikum. To the Christians, we cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. We out.